I'm a taxi driver.
We're in San
Isidro.
Isidro? So now we're gonna get a taxi to go up to the main place, which is going to be where we start the hike from. Here we go.
La casa mariposa. Ay, Calivilla.
So because of the exciting situation with the cab, we're going to walk the last kilometer from the last bridge.
Up a really steep hill.
It was so steep we couldn't get out. It's all pieced back together and everything's gonna be fine. And now we're gonna hike the last kilometer. Here we go.
So this is why we chose to get a taxi from San Isidro to the hotel. So we wouldn't have to do this. It didn't work out that way. Now we have to walk a K up a steep hill, getting us ready for our hike up Chirripó. Okay.
Lesson learned. When you're picking your taxi driver, check the quality of the taxi. Now we're in the mountains. We slept last night at Casa Mariposa. This place is beautiful. I'm gonna show you around. Today we're resting. We're going to check to see where the trailhead is, and then we're going to prepare for our takeoff. We're leaving around 2 o'clock tomorrow in the morning to hike all the way up to the top and then hike all the way back down. One cool thing about Casa Mariposa is they have jackets that you can borrow. One of the things I've heard about this hike is that the biggest mistake people make when they leave in the early morning when it's still dark out is that they miss the entrance to the trail to go up to Chirripó. So right now I'm gonna go scout it. Casa Mariposa, Sendero, Chirripó. That was easier than I thought. It's like a 2-minute walk from Casa Mariposa. Tomorrow, these kilometer posts will hold much of our attention. Well, we're all set. I know how to get to the trail tomorrow, so we'll be hiking up this part of the trail when it's still dark as night out. It's 2:30 in the morning, and we've begun the hike up Chirripó. I slept pretty well. V, on the other hand,
I didn't think I slept. Maybe I slept an hour.
well, you gotta go with what you got. We've reached the first point, Los Monos, altitude of 5,700 foot. It's kilometer 1. How you feeling, V?
Good. 1K in, I feel great.
1K is not so bad. We're both out of our sweatshirts now. What was a tiny bit of cool, chilly behavior at the beginning has completely gone away, and we're just finally hot. It's exactly 2:52 in the morning. Kilometer 2, here we go. We reached kilometer 2. The time is exactly 3:13, which means we're doing well. 2 kilometers in less than an hour. If we keep this pace up.
If the signs are correct. I heard that the signs are a little wacky with the numbers, so we'll see.
We've come to our next point. I'm not sure what that says. This is the limit of the national park. Going through a gate. It says don't smoke. We've reached kilometer 4.
Yay!
That gets out. We're at 2,192 meters, or 7,192 feet. The time is 3:50.
Oh, Oh, we're making pretty good time, huh?
What time do we leave?
We left at 2:30.
So we've been hiking for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And we're at kilometer 4. So we're making good time.
Yes, so far so good.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Keep going. We've made it to kilometer 5. Los Robles, the Oaks. We currently are at an altitude of 2,393 meters, 7,851 feet, and the time is 4:13. Breakfast time.
We got some boiled eggs.
I also made these bean cakes that are basically just garlic, onions, and black beans ground up and then fried with coconut oil. I think they're pretty good.
They're really good.
It's funny, we stopped for like 5 minutes and started to get cold. So we're like hot when we're hiking, but we're cold when we stop. So we only had a 5-minute break because it's just too cold to stay still.
We gotta go. Keep
All right, we're 1/4 of the way to the top at this point, so that's good.
Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel.
Chespiritos.
Interpretado por el super comediante Chespirito.
Do you know what Chespiritos means?
No, you don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh.
It's kilometer 6, El Rulado, the 8,245 feet. We're pretty high.
Yeah.
Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
And now it's called the Nice Plane. And the time is currently 4:57. We've been hiking for 2.5 hours. How do you feel?
I feel really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really pleasant so far. Well, I mean, yeah. I feel great right now.
Cool. Let's keep going. Hey, look. We're more than 1/3 of the way there.
Yay!
To the top.
And it's been really pleasant so far.
We're halfway to base camp. And Chirripó is 13 Ks.
Agua place here.
Yeah, this is where we could fill up.
Do you want to fill up?
But I heard that we're not able to fill up because it's closed.
Ah,
It doesn't open until like 4 or something like that.
well, it's full, babe.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
It appears the sun's coming out. How you feeling?
Good.
Cool.
Excited.
This is all very, very pretty. Here we are, kilometer 8, Cuesta del Agua, the water's climb. Altitude 8,500 feet, so that's 2,600 meters. The time is currently 5:22.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it'll be like daylight at 6.
We can actually turn our lights off at this point.
Maybe soon.
Oh, the sun is rising in the forest.
We can put our headlamps on.
Kilometer 9. How you feeling?
Fine. I mean, 8 was really tough. You really have to focus on your breathing, and this stick has done wonders.
At kilometer 9, we have reached here at just before 6 o'clock, 5:58. We're doing pretty well.
We're halfway to the top.
3,000 meters, 9,919 feet. Kilometer 10. It's 6:30 and we left at 4:30, right? Or 2:30.
2:30.
4:30. That's 4 hours. We're making 2.5 kilometers per hour. So we've maintained our pace from the start.
So hopefully we can still get to summit at like by 11.
Yeah.
That's our aim. Man, 9 was tough again. 8 was tougher. 9 was pretty much the same as 8. There were some flat surfaces, so that was nice.
Oh man, this is a serious hike.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
This is amazing.
The sun going into the valley right now. Like, oh,
Wow.
on all those mountains. Oh man. We're like above those clouds over there.
We're at kilometer 11. Los Quemados, the burns. We're currently at an altitude of 3,090 meters. It's 6:45. The altitude in feet is 10,157 feet. How you feeling?
Yeah, good. I didn't mind the 10th kilometer. It was kind of like there were a lot of flat sort of surfaces, a little bit steep, but you know, we now have the sun and it's windy up here now.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I didn't mind the 10th kilometer. And it's really beautiful now. It's just so beautiful.
Onwards and upwards.
Woo!
We've reached another point. Mountain without face. Monte sin fe. Whoa! 12. Kilometer 12.
The garden.
We're at altitude of 3,118 meters.
I quite liked 11th kilometer.
Yeah.
The first half was a little bit tougher, but the second half was awesome.
7:12. And we're at kilometer 12. So there you go. Here we go. The garden.
Hello.
Got it.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. Hello. Wow, did you see him? He's running and he's holding onto the horse's tail.
We only got 1.5 to the base camp. How you feeling?
Good. The 12th K has been great up until now. Now shit's getting real.
Kilometer 13. And our current altitude is 3,183 meters, 10,443 feet. We're at a point called Los Arrepentidos.
The first half of 12 kilometer was great. The second, not so much.
Look at how encouraging these signs are.
Although your pace slows down, your energy level wears out and fatigue sets in. Your will to achieve will prevail.
How's your will to achieve feel right now?
100%.
Almost Crestones.
Almost there to base camp.
What have you said about the 14th?
No, the 13th K is no joke. Okay, think about 90 to 95% of the time you're on a steady, steep incline. Oh my God, no joke. That was the toughest yet, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
We've reached the 14th kilometer at 8 o'clock on the button. $11,132 feet. We're here at 8:06. El Paramo.
I really liked the 14 to 14.5K. That was awesome. Vive mucho más de lo que busca. Chirripó National Park.
3 hours to summit from here.
Yeah.
The current time is 8:30. So if we do it in 2 hours, that's 10:30.
Or 2.5 hours at the most.
Yeah. We're doing well on time. We just took a break, had some granola. We got a new Snickers bar.
Did some stretches.
All right, back on the trail.
Now. Go, you wretched things. Feel it. It's just around the corner.
Can you tell where base camp is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So V and I are of the opinion that the kilometer markers have stopped. We've been walking for
Time.
half hour.
Maybe 45 minutes?
Yeah, 45 minutes, and we haven't hit a kilometer marking, and we were already about halfway through our kilometer 14.
We're on our own.
So it doesn't make sense that we haven't done 15. So now we're just gonna check in periodically.
But this is nice because it's like quite flat and there's up and downs. Oh, there's a sign, babe, up ahead.
Oh.
Woo! Wow, so we just did half of?
Yeah, a little bit less than half.
Nice.
Let's keep going.
I'm so excited.
V made a good point that we forgot to mention the time. It's 9:16.
We're 2.8 kilometers away from summit.
We should be able to get there around 11, probably a little before then.
The last K is going to be brutal, I think. I mean, we've been going uphill the whole time since that last marker, right?
Yeah, but our time is excellent. I think we're exactly right on path with where we're trying to get. All right, let's keep going. V, is that it?
There it is.
You think seriously?
Well, yeah, there's another path, and that's pretty good.
It's just a little bittersweet. It's kind of like
That last bit's gonna
we still have
be torturous.
to go down there, up around
How far do you think
to
we're
the
away?
park. I have no idea. Oh well, that's beautiful.
And we're closer than ever before.
Yeah.
So exciting.
We are now on the final ascent. The top, Central America's tallest mountain. Huzzah!
Wow! It's blowing a gale! Yay! Wow! Recording.
Okay, it's 10:40,
Oh,
and
that's
we've reached
awesome.
the top.
That's good. This
We
is
made
what
it
we
before
wanted.
11.
So we wanted to. So it was what we left at 2:30. So 8 hours.
Took us 8 hours.
8 hours. Just over 8 hours.
8
but
hours
like,
and 10 minutes.
But 8 hours
That's pretty good.
to summit. That's
8
pretty
hours,
good.
10 minutes. And it is 11:57. We are leaving the top of the mountain. We hung out at the top for a little bit longer than we initially anticipated, but I think we'll be all right getting down, right, B?
Yeah. So being our descent will be 6 hours. So we really need to. Whoa! We need to move fast.
And now it's 12:17. We made it all the way down the little mountain of Chirripó into this top part in 17 minutes. As we head down, we're making far greater time. It's 12:47, and we're at this little hut right here with the Cerro Chirripo.
2.8K in VIDA.
We're in the Valle de los Conejos. Back at Crestones. That was a lot quicker.
Huh.
1:22.
That was really nice.
So it took us an hour and a half to get down here. Now we're leaving Prestones.
We had a Snickers, we got a Coke.
It's 1:42.
Sunscreen on, 1:42.
We're ready to rock. It's very lovely to get back into bamboo and forest and birds. How you feeling, V?
Good. My knees are a little sore, but I had some Tylenol, so they're not that painful anymore.
Made it back to kilometer 10.
Yeah.
I think the way that we're doing this is great because now we get to experience kind of like the end of the day, most beautiful part of the day at that lower altitude, which is all just the jungle forest. So our timing has been pretty ideal thus far.
Yeah, and it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we have 6 hours till it's dark to make this last 10 Ks, which is all downhill.
3 hours. We've got 3 hours
3
to
hours.
make it back.
Yeah.
10 Ks in 3 hours, downhill.
So we're going to get back early. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little tired, to be honest.
I'm very tired. So from here on out, it's going to be where it was dark at the beginning of the movie. We got really tired, and now we realize that we have about 7.5 kilometers to go with about 2 hours of daylight, which means we've changed our pace dramatically. We're going full throttle again, except for our legs are very tired, so we have to be gentle. How you doing, V?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Key to finishing this thing up is to go at a much quicker pace. We caught up to a reasonable pace, and we've decided to take a very short break to appreciate this. If you look behind me, there's a long hill full of really beautiful forests, and then on this side, the same thing.
3.5 Ks left, maybe close to 3. I feel like the sun's going to be just up here.
We should keep moving.
Yeah, we've got an hour and 20 minutes till dark. We got this. Yeah.
We never experienced a single park ranger or anything. Well, things are great. We just passed the 3 kilometer marker, which means we have 2 kilometers to go. And it's 5 o'clock. Wait, what is it?
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which means we have about an hour to get 2 kilometers. Which, considering we just banged out 6 in an hour, we should have no problem.
And we're very tired.
Okay, yeah.
2 more kilometers!
My legs hurt so bad right now.
Mine too. Oh
I can't walk slowly, I have to walk quick, and when we get in steep spots like this, you can't walk quick because it hurts too much to walk quickly, and then it hurts to walk slowly, so.
Is it more your legs or knees or both?
Knees, it's all my knees.
Yeah, it's all in the knees. Yeah, that's the thing. The knees that get you. I think it's just inevitable, right? It's like you're doing a 15-hour trek.
Yeah.
Like a hike.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Is this?
This is it.
Oh, we did it. Hallelujah. Hey.
Oh no.
Oh, is it another K bed?
I hope not. I don't know, I can't remember.
Me neither, it was so dark.
We really did it. Now we're really 500 meters away. How are you feeling?
Horrible. I want to die. I don't want to do this ever again.
This is literally the last little segment. What was that?
We survived. We did it. We tried it. The beginning of the end. Oh my god.
What's the time, baby? Is it 6? I gotta find a place to stand before I. So really? Kilometer 0. Is it 20? Huh? It's not. Did they even say? Now are they adding in?
It's 5:56. It's 6 o'clock.
It's 6?
It's 6 o'clock.
15 and a half hours. We're both dead.
I can legitimately say that Chirripó in a day is
it sounds like
dramatically challenging.
Yeah, it is.
I wore a t-shirt and a hoodie and a thin sweatshirt, cotton pants, and Merrell running shoes, and just some regular socks. And that was like perfect because we didn't have the weather.
Yeah, and I did like a tank and little waterproof shorts and just my sneakers. I would suggest hiking shoes. I feel like that might help the situation a little bit.
Hiking shoes would have helped you with traction going down the slippier parts.
Yeah, it was fine going up, but coming down. So that's the only thing I would change.
We took 4 liters of water with us, and we mostly had too much. I would have taken 2 or 3, and because there's refill stations at 7, at the 7-kilometer mark, and then at Cristones. So you can refill your water, and you don't have to carry so much. We've got a ton of water with us right now. We brought a bunch of food. I'll detail it in the blog post. I'm just not willing to do that right now. I'm too tired. Walking sticks are an absolute must.
Oh my gosh, yes. And specifically a bamboo stick because they're super light and they're great.
And they're strong and they warp and they bend.
Yep, the bamboo stick. Would we recommend doing it in a day? I don't know.
Only if you're super fit.
Yeah, super fit.
I'm pretty fit, and
you have
my knees are hurting more than they've ever hurt before in my life.
You have knees of steel.
Yeah, everything will be in the blog post in terms of the altitude and relating it to other things. Check that out.
I just want to say we had the best time until we got to base camp coming down, and that's when stuff went pear-shaped. Like our knees started to go, and they just got considerably worse.
Yeah.
And it was just so painful on the last 10 kilometers. Yeah, and we heard that's the story with everybody else as well. So,
anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video.